Notice this does not say 2. This says 1B. When you know, you know. Best wide receiver season from top to bottom last year. So this guy is on the up and up, and he does it. Last year, no Adam Thielen. No problem.
What Justin Jefferson is doing
So he should be number 1.
with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. Those guys run slants, hitches, comebacks, curls, big digs, short digs, poker routes, post corner, inside seam, edge routes, corner routes. They run quick outs, long outs. They run it all.
Braylon, what do we have today?
Top 10 Thursday. With your boy Be Easy. Yo, Top 10 Thursday this week. Top 10 wide receivers as they currently stand in my mind going into this 2022 NFL season. Fletch, my man, who put together an amazing graph, and here it is. Coming in at number 10, Deebo Samuel just got paid. I feel like this 1,405 yard, 1,450 last year was amazing running the ball as well. Want to see what he does in the next year, but yards after catch, you cannot deny this guy. He's there. Keenan Allen, to me, is the most underrated wide receiver in the NFL at number 9. Every year, he gives you 100 catches. Every year, he catches everything, runs great routes. Can't stay healthy. Can't stay healthy. That's why I can't advance to Mike Evans. 9 years in the NFL, 9,000-yard seasons. He's the only wide receiver to ever do that.
That shocked me when I saw him at that spot on your list. I was like, Mike Evans, you told me that. I didn't know that stat about
the stats
and we got to point out how many quarterbacks has it taken to do that, too.
Oh, man, Jameis Williams, Tom Brady had one before Jameis Williams.
Yep.
Not to mention, last time you remember this guy, what was he doing? He was going by Jalen Ramsey for a touchdown in the NFC Championship that put them ahead, almost with a chance to win. So got to have him there. DeAndre Hopkins. Now, DeAndre's been floating around 1 to 3 for the last 4 years, but he's gone downwards a little bit on the decline. He was injured last year. He'll miss 6 games this year with PEDs, so got to bring him down the list. He still has the best hands in the NFL, but you got to drop him down the list. Some people are going to be shocked at who's number 6. It's Cooper Kupp. Best wide receiver season from top to bottom last year from a wide receiver in the history of the NFL. Led the league, Triple Crown winner, first Triple Crown winner since Steve Smith Sr. I do believe so. Super Bowl MVP, but I don't have him in the top 5. That was his first year with that level of success. I want to see what he does this year. You had injuries last year. Robert Woods gets hurt. Odell Beckham comes in, has to figure the season out. So all the passes were going to Cooper Kupp. Easy to catch that many passes when you're doing that, but he is damn good. Tyreek Hill, number 5. Pillar of consistency, speedy, but going to be interesting to see how he is in a new offense. You got a new quarterback, Tua, which a lot of people don't believe in. I myself...
Did you see Tua's quote?
I myself believe he's going to be the most improved player, and he'll make the Pro Bowl, and they'll make the playoffs.
They asked him why that video of him making that pass to Tyreek Hill was so viral.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, because people don't believe I can throw the football.
Oh, yeah, but very little guy. He takes it serious. Tyreek Hill. So want to see what he does in that Miami offense, McDonald's offense. Wants to see what he does. But Tyreek is his speed. You can't deny it. Number 4, Stephon Diggs. You talk about being a damn good receiver. You talk about being able to do it all, being able to do it in any system. He left Minnesota where he was electric. You remember the Minnesota Miracle Man. And I'm not talking about Gordon Bombay. I'm talking about my man, Stephon Diggs, with the catch to beat the Saints in First National Stadium, or where the hell they play at. Now he's in Buffalo. He's doing the same thing. Every year he's averaging 1,500 yards. He's averaging 10 touchdowns. He does it every year, so I got to have him at 4. Justin Jefferson broke the rookie record, 1,410 yards. Guess what he did last year? 1,600 yards. He broke that by 200 yards. So this guy is on the up and up, and he does it. Last year, no Adam Thielen. No problem. He still was able to get his routes off, get his catches in. The man is a genius with the route run. Number 1B. Notice this doesn't say 2, fam. Notice this does not say 2. This says 1B. I do not subscribe to the rhetoric that a guy has to do it over and over and over and over. When you know, you know. And what I saw from Jamar Chase last year lets me know that he is the one. He can do it on a 6 foot. We talked about it yesterday. He's only 6 foot, 200, but he plays like he's 6'4". When you watch him run routes, he runs them violently. He can run by you. You saw him at the next level, the next stage, the playoffs. Look what he did to the Chiefs. Look what they did in the Super Bowl. He was open on Ramsey every play. And this is the guy that we dong the best defensive back in the game. So Jamar Chase, who broke his best friend Justin Jefferson's record. Oh, but by the way, they asked Joe Cool who was the best wide receiver between these two. If Joe Cool says Jamar Chase, who am I to argue the man that knows him better than anybody? And then number 1A, it's Devontae Adams. What he's done over the last 5 years is insane. But it's going to be interesting to see, Can he do it with Derek Carr? Because he's been doing it with Aaron Rodgers, who's the best regular season quarterback. So it's going to be interesting to see. But this is based off what have you done for me lately? And last year he was 1,500 yards, he was 18 touchdowns, 1,500 yards. And oh, by the way, he missed a game last year. He only played 16. So Devontae Adams, 1A, Jamar Chase, 1B, and then this is the rest. Guys on the fringe. DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown, CeeDee Lamb.
Terry McLaurin?
Is floating in there, and Terry McLaurin.
Right.
It's actually in my notebook. Those are the 4 floating. Now, to answer your question before I get off the board.
What's my question?
The question was, what does Jameson Williams need to do
yeah.
to get into this
You
list?
forgot about the pre-show conversation.
Don't worry, but see, that's how my mind works, though. I stuck with it. Jameson Williams, he just got to come out and be himself. He's got to be himself. Like, that's what Justin Jefferson did. He took what he did at LSU. He went there to Minnesota, 1,400 yards. Next year, 1,600 yards. He just did what he did at LSU. Jamar Chase, he did what he did at LSU. 1,450 yards last year. It was open in the Super Bowl to win the game if they would have had a better offensive line. Just be yourself. Don't come here and do anything different. Just be Jameson Williams, fast, you run good routes, you catch with your hands, and then listen to Coach Antoine Randall, who's played in the Super Bowl, mind you.
2 comments.
Yep.
I don't have any problem with the list.
Yeah.
I do understand the Cooper Kupp at 6. The only thing I probably would have done is move. I think Tyreek Hill. I'd flip Tyreek Hill and Stephon Diggs, and that's nitpicking. But 5 straight 1,000-yard seasons for Stephon Diggs, hard to argue.
I love the fact that you even said something, because I have to tell you, shut up. No, I'm joking. I love that. The only reason with Tyreek Hill, he was really a gadget guy in his first couple of years. Like, Andy Reid found a way to work the system tremendously with him. So he's gotten better at playing wideout. Like, he's much better wideout now, but he's still, to me, not a better wideout than Stephon. It's going to be interesting this year.
And then let's take these top 6 guys for a second.
Yep.
You ready? Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
Joe Burrow.
Yep.
Kirk Cousins.
Yep.
Josh Allen.
Yep.
Patrick Mahomes, Matt Stafford. Which one is not like the other?
Kirk Cousins.
What Justin Jefferson is doing
So he should be number 1.
with Kirk Cousins. I mean, think about how important
But
I
look
just
at his
named
running back.
I just named
Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
Well,
I just named
That's
top
the one.
5
That's the
quarterbacks
one
in
trump
the
card
league.
he has.
But here's the other thing about that. I agree with you. All those guys, different category than Kirk Cousins, except one category, what they make. Kirk Cousins has been throwing for 4,800 yards for the last 7 years. So it's not a problem for Kirk Cousins to find wide receivers to throw for 4,800 yards. It's a problem for Kirk Cousins to win in the playoffs.
Yes.
And I got a question for you, Braylon,
Yeah,
because
go ahead.
there's different ways to approach these lists, right? Like,
Yeah.
if we were talking straight up fantasy football, your list may be a little bit different.
This is true.
What are you
If it's
basing
fantasy
this?
football, then he comes way up.
So what are you basing your criteria to make this top 10 list?
Can you catch with your hands? Can you catch in a big moment? Do they go to you on first down as well as third down? Can you run all the routes? Because some guys like Calvin, listen, I love Calvin to death, and this is why people get mad at me. Like, Calvin Johnson's a friend of mine. He's a damn good player. He's one of the best players in NFL history. One of the best receivers in NFL history. Calvin Johnson ran 3 routes. He was going to run slant. He was going to run big dig. He was going to run deep over. That's all he ran. Go routes, everybody runs go route. That's what he had success on. When I watch film of Stephon Diggs, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, Keenan Allen, those guys run slants, hitches, comebacks, curls, big digs, short digs, poker routes, post corner, inside seam, edge routes, corner routes. They run quick outs, long outs. They run it all. Like, so when I say top 10 wideouts, these are the guys that can run every route.
Okay.
These are the guys that create their own separation. These are the guys that catch with their hand. These are the guys that quarterbacks are coming to on first down, on second down, and third down. Like, some guys are just third down guys.
Right.
Some guys are just
Some guys are just possession receivers.
some guys
right?
are gadget players.
Right.
Like, we know when he comes in,
Right.
it's some type of play action, and he runs a 4-2, so we're throwing it deep.
I love
These
it.
guys do it all.
And so does Braylon Edwards. Love that. Top 10.
Yes, sir.
Top 10 Thursday. There you go.